Mysticism. What is a mystical mind state? Like, what do I even mean by that? Um, I spend most of my time trying to see life in all things, adhering to the basic Hermetic principles as outlined by Heraclitus, where he talks about all things are one. Out of the one come all things, and all things out of the one. He says it's wisdom to confess this. So I find it personally beneficial to go out into nature and sort of enjoy that ebb and flow of life that's happening all around me. The Hermetic philosophers believed that we live inside the cosmic mind of God, that as creation formed, this consciousness expanded, and that our consciousness is actually a part of that consciousness. Now, the average occultist will tell you that that means that they are themselves gods, but I think that's nearly short-sighted and like kind of a play at power, like, well, look at me, I'm special. I have power over you because I am God, and I know I'm God, and you don't. That breeds division and plays into polarity and a lot of the other principles at work there. But at its core, I would say that mysticism is actually having a experience with the divine, like awakening to the divine nature of reality. For me, this happens in very profound ways from time to time, and it's became my life's work to help people understand that it's nothing special. I'm not cooler than you. I'm not a guru. I'm not a spiritual master. I'm a regular guy trying to understand God and the world around me. One of the most profound ways I found to do this is to go out into nature and just kind of look around. Like, you see all this natural beauty that exists everywhere. Like, how can you not see something greater than what we, through our dominance and power plays, find? Like, we go through this play of trying to bend the world to our will, as opposed to, bending our wills to the will of cosmic design and kind of accepting our place in the world. And I find that dangerous. Like, I think it's more important for us to figure out how we can benefit not only our lives, but the lives of the people, places, and things we come in contact with. So, as I sit here in nature a lot, I contemplate. And, like, I'll find a tree that I have an affinity for, like the one that I'm sitting on. And I'll actually meditate on the play of energy that's going between that tree from the sun itself down into the roots where it seeks water from the earth. Like, this ebb and flow of life, of exchanges of energy, is happening all around us. And if you can tune in and just notice it for a second, like, and realize how you play in that cosmic scheme of things, it's a really enlightening experience. Like, it's very awakening. And I recommend people actually do this. I recommend you watch the butterfly and look for the patterns in life. And in doing so, like, you figure out that we're all interconnected and that life does permeate everything. A lot of the division just kind of naturally melts away at that point. You become less concerned with being right and more concerned with how you can fit into the ebb and flow in a healthy and positive way. You start looking for ways that are similar in your thinking and other people's thinking, as opposed to what makes you special or unique. You start accepting the fact that other people have ideas that may go against yours, and they're right and wrong just as you were right and wrong at the same time. And for me, there's no other way to live. Like, to practice what you preach is the only way to go about it. If you've made spirituality a mission in life, then you have to start adhering to spiritual principles. Nature just provides, like, a lot of really phenomenal ways to tap into that and kind of deepen your understanding of our place in the world. So, what is the mystical mind state? It's remembering the awe and wonder that you had when you were a child and you looked at the world like, wow. That's it. Man, y'all know what it is. I love doing this right here. I love giving back to the community. I hope you got as much value in hearing about these principles as I did the first time I came across them. See, these are timeless classics. This isn't nothing new. Anyways, feel free to hit me up on any one of these social media accounts. I'm on Facebook under Mystical Mind State. I'm also on Instagram under the same thing. Feel free to even hit me up on Tumblr. I got an account under Brother Hermes. Also, you can check out the website, mysticalmindstate.com. Hit me up if you have any questions. I love doing this right here. It's my way of giving back. As always, peace be with you all.